I forgot a cutter.
What?
Alright. So, folks, we're back. We're here for another wedding. It's Crimson Vow. Olivia Valderen's getting married to Edgar Markov. Of course, you guys are at my wedding last year. It was not as opulent as this, and we didn't consume anybody.
Willingly.
But yeah, so we're excited for this. My name's Lance, the leader, the host with the most, the Ayatollah of rock and roll. This is Wicked Will, disgraced former Yu-Gi-Oh! Local champion. And of course we have Rad Ryan, our ruling expert, who has no idea what he's doing. So we're just we do have box toppers, so we'll have to discuss what to do with those after. We'll open those later, Ryan. Just take this, the whole thing comes out on the top. Yeah, they actually did this right. Every other box topper until this set is just just tossed in there, and some were literally I never got one, but some were actually bent in half.
Yeah, I bet.
So they did a really good job this time. It kind of comes. You got the artwork. It was Olivia in her gown. It looks really nice. I really like this artwork of Olivia Valderen. I used to run Olivia Valderen in Jund before Bloodbraid Elf was unbanned. I used to have a sweet set of 4-drop creatures. I'd have Olivia Valderen, Kalidas Trader of Get, and Huntmaster of the Fells. And until Bloodbraid Elf came off the list.
Yeah.
Those are all really strong creatures. You don't want to run more than one because they're legendary,
Yeah, I'm a fan of Kalidas.
Yeah, true. It's an amazing card. You know why it's good, right? It's because it's a 3/4. It survives a lightning bolt. And that's before Fatal Push existed, so they couldn't revolt push it.
Yeah, well, usually you don't have much room to run those bigger creatures like that, so.
Well, in Jund, they always had room for 3 or 4.
Yeah. But a lot of decks that usually were lower to the ground would still side a Kalidas or two.
Kalidas, when they first made Pioneer, was dominating Pioneer because they were like, how the fuck do we deal with this?
It's a big guy.
It's a big boy. It just gets bigger and meaner and makes friends. So anyways, I do have a sponsor here. I'm sure you're really excited for it. I finally got some money here. Will, you remember one of the sponsors we had before, right? One that you were really interested in trying, Raw Sewage Pops. We got them again. So things have changed though, so bear with me here. Deborah Harp is still making the Raw Sewage Pops to cool you down when the world's on fire from global warming. That's either man-made or not man-made. That's a different video. She is still using her knowledge from her time working at Jamba Juice and various candle stores to create a popsicle that tastes so good, tastes almost like grape. You need to cool your tongue down. It smells like shit. You could go into Walmart and get yourself a regular popsicle that does taste like grape. But why would you do that when you can buy something that tastes way better but almost like grape? Right? That's the best way I can describe it. That's me. I talked to her about it.
Grape?
Yeah, it's like grape fused with something. You're just not sure. I drink they have these new Monster Energy drinks that are pineapple and watermelon, and they're supposed to be the original green flavor, but with a hint of watermelon, right? And they're actually pretty good. When you go to her store, the phrase is still "phew" and "mmm." That's what you're going to be doing. There's a line out the door. There was for Raw Sewage Pops, but here's the problem: she has to move. Her location is off the Eamclaw Square in the neighborhood that has been rapidly gentrified. She can't stay there because the gentrifiers and the people being ran out on the neighborhood by the gentrifiers, and both say they're making it smell way too bad. But both groups do enjoy the Raw Sewage Pops, so having a common enemy does bring people together. Okay, there were actually 3 problems. It was too loud. Line out the door. People yelling.
Too loud.
Yeah, people wanted. Well, people were yelling. They want their Raw Sewage Pops. People yelling "phew" and "mmm." There was a horrible smell, and then dozens of skunks were showing up because of the skunk feed she was selling, so people could feed skunks, so they would be happy, would not spray them.
What?
Yeah.
What the hell? This story's got some ups and downs, Lance.
Well, she has no storefront, but she hopes to sell online. She'll come to your place with a Walmart bag of Raw Sewage Pops. But people, turned out, did not want the smell invading their private homes. And a lot of people, this was news to me, actually enjoyed standing in line. Because I guess it's a culture and everything. But here's where another old sponsor comes in. Remember Wyatt Sharwood? He was the guy that could paint a horse in any portrait or picture. Remember that? That was one of our sponsors.
Rings a bell.
Yeah, you were talking about it. You really wanted your picture drawn with a horse? A horse? No, just you, like your senior portrait in high school with a horse. Okay, you have a horse in there.
Can't be any worse than anything else.
Yeah, I mean, Wyatt's a pretty scary guy because he's always constantly spitting long streams of chew into an old Chef Boyardee can. Or any can.
Classy.
He's just always got a can he's spitting massive streams of chew into. He lives in Cowboy Canyon, where most of Ian Claw's elderly cowboys live. Most of the cowboys are getting up in age, but there are a few young ones. They're always cussing and spit and chew. I describe them as cantankerous, grizzled, and leathery.
This checks out.
Yeah, Cowboy Canyon, by the way, is just a neighborhood. It's not an actual canyon.
Damn.
It's just what they call it. It's just what it's known as. He owns a horse feed store in Cowboy Canyon, but he's not getting any foot traffic because kids aren't into horses anymore, but they are into raw sewage pops. So Wyatt invited.
What a dilemma.
Yeah, Wyatt invited Deborah to open a new store next to his horse store, but Cowboy Canyon committee said hell no and actually threw gravel into Wyatt's face because they can't actually draw guns on each other. It's not,
What the?
So they just threw Wyatt. They just outdrew Wyatt.
Pocket sand.
Yeah, they just blasted him in the face. He said. Wyatt's about ready to get kicked out of Cowboy Canyon for all this, by the way. So Deborah said, to be determined. She still went on a new storefront. There's lots of people waiting with bated breath, which is one of them's you. I mean, you really need to get that.
Hey, I'll try one.
Yeah, I mean, you got clothespins and everything.
How bad could it possibly smell?
It's rough, dude. It's literally like raw sewage.
It's not, I work on trash trucks. Like, it can't be the worst than that.
Maybe. But she is now going to work on cowboy popsicles. She wants to use her knowledge obtained from Java Juice to make a popsicle that captures the sense of Ian Claw's old cowboys and horses. The Cowboy Canyon Committee agreed by giving Deborah scent samples of their saddles, the seat of their pants, and their horses. They also gave Deborah 1 week to come up with this new flavor. So coming soon, a new popsicle, Cowboy Pops, in addition to raw sewage pops. So that's pretty exciting there. Hope you all can get down there and get yourself some raw sewage pops. So, you excited for this, Ryan? We're going to open up some Crimson Vow. One thing I don't like they've changed recently of the packs is now if you get draft boosters, you get just a set image on them. Remember the old packs used to have like 4 different images on the pack.
Indeed.
But now it goes by whatever version of the pack you get, whether it's a draft, a set, or a collector.
Was that kind of like how Pokemon does, where they have like 3 or 4 of them, and then Yu-Gi-Oh's Battle as the Legends have like 3 or 4 too?
Yeah, they used to always be like you'd open up the box and they'd have like 4 different artworks on the pack. But now they've gone just in the last set. This is the second set they've done this, where it always has the same image per the set you get. Right? So these are draft boosters and there's set boosters and collector's boosters. So, all right, let's get on in here. Remember, for every Mythic rare, that's a shot. For every foil Mythic, that's a double shot. For a showcase Mythic, that's a double shot. And for a foil showcase Mythic, that's a triple shot. And also, we'll take a shot for borderless lands, so showcase lands, which they're pretty hard to get. And the card you're looking for will be on the top.
This isn't the borderless?
No, that's a basic land. Okay. We're not counting that. It's got to be the. You'll know as soon as you see it.
If only it had a pull tab.
Come on, Ryan, you can do this. What are you doing over there?
This one's it's not having it.
The struggle is real for Ryan, it looks like.
He's drawing a card worth 1.
In standard, I'm sure it is.
Are you putting these in another pile too?
Yeah, just put them in. If you get foils and stuff, just put them in there. And if you get a showcase, which I did not get one. Here, did you get a showcase? Let's see if you got it.
I don't know what the...
Yeah, the showcase here does. I don't like the showcase in this set. No, you did not get a showcase. So, let's wait for Ryan. Maybe he'll get one.
I'm just getting used to the order that they're in.
Yeah. Ryan does a really good job. He's really diligent here. No showcase. The showcase is pretty boring. It's supposed to be like vampire fangs around the edge of the card. I don't really like it. I like the showcase in the last set. Let's grab that one over here. I'll put these over here so they don't get buried underneath packs.
Mm-hmm. Steel clad spirit.
I actually need these spirit tokens because I played Abzan online, Ryan. It was pretty good.
Is that a shot?
Alright.
Yep, that is.
Alright, we got our baseline.
Alright, Will gets his first shot.
Vampire's kiss.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten a showcase.
Lightning both.
Yeah.
Oh, bombs up.
That's cool. Day night.
Yeah, they messed up. This was in the last set, and they accidentally put it in this set, too. How does that happen?
Oops.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Yeah, it has good flavor text on it. It says, "Oh, thank the angels, it's not a werewolf, just a regular last words." It's really good flavor text. Some good reprints in this set, Ryan. If you happen to see it, just put it in the rare pile. A braid. A braid's in here, and I'm not sure what rarity Thalia Garneth Raven is, but it's in here too.
Okay.
And Hero's Downfalls also. So those are the three really interesting reprints that I've seen.
I'm really bad at opening these packs.
Yeah, I don't like them either. The Japanese, that's how Japanese like their packs opened, I guess.
4. Dude, I'm loving the black and white, simplistic art style of these.
There, I got a
cards.
showcase. See, that's what it looks like. It's got like, see the fangs. The artwork's a little fancier. That's a showcase.
I like that the borders pop. If you look at it.
Yeah. It's supposed to do that. It's supposed to look like they're raised.
See, that's how you do artwork like that. Not like kind of like when they did the Gold Series in Yu-Gi-Oh, that was almost right.
Yeah, I might have to cop a couple of these basics. I like these.
That's fine. I mean, I actually hate basics. Like, I like my basics looking as old and generic as possible. So I don't like how I have to buy the not the collector, just the fat pack, the bundle, because the basic mountain of this set has Blood Moon in it. But there's no Blood Moon in the set. So I'm like, the fuck is that all about? How can I have Blood Moon and not in an actual Blood Moon? Oh, I got a foil island. Nice.
Yeah, these look so good. I love that.
They're supposed to be like 1800s photographs.
Which ones are you looking for, Ryan? Are you trying to get like the mountains and stuff?
I'll look at it later. I only had a couple.
Let's see if we can get orange or not.
So for only one shot.
Not this frog.
yeah, that card, that's actually one of the pets you can get on Arena right now.
Oh yeah.
There's a big frog with an arm sticking out of it. That's not the
H-O-O-G, frog.
Yeah, that's not the first big giant frog from Innistrad. There was another one too that was pretty popular for a little while.
I mean, I'm a big fan of the Get Rog monster.
That's it. That's the one. Yeah, Get Rock Monster.
Ooh, that's a good looking one.
Oh, yeah, that's scary looking.
Catilda. Hook hand.
Yeah, I was looking at Hook Hand too.
This card's cool.
Yeah.
She's cursed with visions of monsters and suffering, and all her visions come true.
Yeah. Yeah. The flavor text is always good.
Yeah, if I get that burn deck from you, I want some of these mountains in there.
Well, you're never going to be able to afford it, so.
Damn.
I don't have to worry about that.
I don't know, when I sell the Corvette, man, you'll see.
Alright, well, I mean,
And get that Mustang.
seeing is believing.
Is this that one you're talking about?
Yep, that's a shot. There you go. I got a shot too. I got Jacob Hawken Inspector.
Okay, this is good, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just the fancy land for the set. Each set has like their cycle of lands.
Because it says it comes in and it's either or, but it comes in tapped if you don't have at least 2.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah,
It's-
okay.
it's okay, they're not the best.
The reverse version of that? where they're untapped if you have less lands are usually a little bit better.
Yeah.
That sounds better.
Blackleaf Cliffs and stuff like that.
Those
All
are,
right.
those are really fun.
Thumbs up.
All right. There we go.
Yeah, those are okay too.
I feel like you'd want to play like 2 or 4 of this, and then a couple more of the other kind.
Yeah, it's just the other kind is because like it's the
Well-
biggest deal for your lands to be untapped on the first couple turns.
Those will never see modern play.
Yeah, those are more But like they're fine.
They'll see play in standard because they're in standard, you know, but they'll never see play out in older formats. Yeah, the Blackleaf Cliffs is always the good one. My wife said, "Give that to you, Will."
Oh, okay. Alright. There's some shade. I feel it. Spore Crawler.
Yeah, I just got the foil spore crawler.
Supernatural Rescue. What is that do? That doesn't seem very good.
Probably not. It's a common.
Most standard commons, not great.
Yeah. I
Just
mean,
pay 4, give something +1/+2.
yeah, that sounds bad. That sounds incredibly bad. Hopefully, it does more than that.
That's like a draft card.
Yeah, I mean, most cards are designed for draft.
Says it gives it enchant.
Oh, I'd have to read the card more.
All right, I'm digging the sea monster and eating the ship here.
Yeah.
Digging that.
Actually, I have a card called Vampire Slayer. That's pretty sick. You guys ever see that one movie, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer?
Unfortunately.
It's pretty weird. I like how they always have to have it historically accurate at Gettysburg with Confederates when the first day of Gettysburg is a 3-day battle, you know? But in that movie, it's really good because they win the first day because the entire Confederate army is made of vampires. Remember that in the movie? They're like, we keep shooting them, but they just keep getting back up. Like, first off, I was confused because I'd never seen a movie before the vampires don't give a fuck about the sun. But I guess that was the thing at the time, was they're making those Twilight movies. And they had, like, vampires fucking playing baseball in the middle of the day. And
Well,
shit.
they didn't care about the sun. Just it was just cloudy enough to go outside.
Oh, was that the deal?
At least that was my impression of it.
Yeah, I just don't even know.
You know, I think this is the first one I don't actually like that much of one of these shadow.
Well, you know what to do, Will.
Take another shot.
No. I was just going to say, write to Wizards of the Coast and let them know that they fucked up.
Yeah, I bought this box of Ritz, and the last Ritz was broken. Can you send me a new box?
I saw a guy at McDonald's one time. He got a shake, and he picked it up and he immediately dropped it on the ground. And he's like, "Can I get another one for free?" They're like, "No." They told him no. Is that a shot? Oh yeah, you did. You got another one there. You're up to 3 already.
Just a silly drunk opening cards.
Yeah, I'm only at 1. Ryan's at 0. Maybe it's his turn to get to 0.
No Mythics here.
Don't worry, that just means we got a shit ton coming probably. And there's always usually a guaranteed double shot in each box. It's usually a showcase mythic or something.
Just blasting through this Jim Beam. Kentucky. Bourbon.
Yeah, that one's from Tennessee. This one's also from Tennessee, but even though it's called Canadian Hunter.
Well, they like to hunt. Who knows?
Some false advertising. This one's got good flavor text. Massive might. It shows a giant slug, and it says, "Run! It's coming for us. Eventually."
Okay, this one looks good though. Almost looks snowy. You know, it is snowy, isn't it? Maybe not.
I doubt it's a snow covered. You got a showcase, but it's just a rare.
I'm digging the art.
I got Mythic.
There you go. Which one did you get there?
Jacob Houken.
Oh, that's the same one I got. Damn it.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, it does transform into Hauken's Insight. He's a detective. Like Batman. Yeah, just put that in the rare pile. That's a good reprint. First time that card's ever been reprinted a braid.
Oh, I'm glad. I was like, I thought you said that there was something special. I was like, That's the name, right?
Yeah. Don't take a shot for it, but it's the best common. Well, at least to my knowledge, it's really good.
You played Mern.
No. You never played Braid and Burn. You're gonna use that effect. You want to have Searing Blood, Searing Blaze for to destroy a creature and deal damage to the opponent, or Smash the Smithereens to destroy the artifact and deal damage. Oh, there it is. I got the double shotter. I got the showcase Kaya Geist Hunter.
Nice.
There we go. Look at that. That's some good shit there. 2 shots for the main man. I have this card, Gluttonous Guest. It's got some small side boob action.
Look at that side boob. Do you like that side boob? You shouldn't, because that's my side boob.
Nice reference to old Family Guy there. All right.
What it took you does it go down? I
What's
left
that?
some in there.
I guess I did. It's okay. It's going back down.
You know, good, dirty scoundrel.
Hey, man. I put the cap back on. I gotta pour it out.
You still left some in there.
I don't like tipping the thing all the way back, because then it just gets caught up on me.
It's in the beard.
Oh, we got a big one there.
Oh, that's a big one.
That fucking beard.
Oh, yeah. It's a good pull, though. That's nice. I don't really like the card. It's funny, because I was playing Abzan, I was using the Kaya from Ravnica. The newest Ravnica set. It was really good, though. I really liked that.
The enchantment or the
The Planeswalker, the Orzhov Usurper.
Yeah, the only Kaya I'm used to playing with is the enchantment. Kaya's Kaya.
Oh, yeah, that's a perennial in
Obnoxious.
Pioneer now. Yeah, fuck that combo. Never see that in Modern, only in Pioneer.
Oh, that looks like a shot, right?
That is. And it's a double shot, Will. It's a showcase. There you go, buddy. Got the little vampire fangs.
Should I dab?
If you like.
Oh, I got it in braid.
There you go. There you go, buddy. 2 shots. This is another one they messed up on too, Ryan. This was also in the last set. So there's 2 cards they cheated us out of. Why is Evolving Wilds in the set again?
And Evolving Wild isn't the worst double print.
Yeah, it's alright. I mean, it's not as good as Fabled Passage. There you go, bud. Yeah, just leave the cap off. Don't make the same mistake I did. What are you up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're at 5. I'm at 3. Ryan's at 1.
I like this guy. He transforms into a big sea monster.
Yeah. Some of the transformations are weird. Some of them I really like. The first Mythic he pulled, the guy's not even transforming. He's just taking out his magnifying glass. That's his transformation.
Well, he's like, it's an enchantment, so it's like he goes away and you
No,
get
we did not open
like,
another one.
his insight. I think it's kind of cool, actually. It's a little different than the other one.
Alright, they have really been using Kaya a lot. She was in Kaldheim, and she was in War of the Spark. I mean, they are really into Kaya right now. Makes sense in this set. The Ghost Hunter.
Adamant. Woo.
Oh, here's a Hero's Downfall. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Pretty good. This one here. I don't like this artwork nearly as much as the original artwork. The one where it's just a dude literally getting stomped on by like a fucking minotaur. That artwork's fucking sick.
Hero's Downfall.
Yeah. Staple in Pioneer. We were talking a lot about Pioneer, folks.
Yeah,
That's how you know this.
For a format I've never played or watched anyone play.
Yeah, I played it for a month, Ryan. It was the worst thing I've ever done in Magic.
Yeah, it was a bad call on your part.
It was. I regret that. I wish I could get that month back. I even played like the funnest deck in the format, in my opinion, mono black aggro, and I was like, this sucks ass.
Yeah, when I read like the card list and looked at some of the stuff, I was like, this just looks like boring modern with like.
Well, what it turned into Combo City. Like every deck was like turn 2 kills. Oh my god, I got another double shot, a foil volatile arsonist. Now this card is really good. I like it a lot, but up to 5 now.
Oh, I got a full art land thing.
Oh, there you go. There's a shot for Ryan. Excellent work. I don't know about the land names in this one. Shattered Sanctum. Will got what?
Storm Card Code.
Oh yeah, that's the one Will got too.
I like that one.
They're okay. Nothing can beat the original Ravnica Shocklands. I got an Embrace.
Storm Carved Coast sounds like a really good RPG location you fast travel to.
Oh yeah, it does. It does sound like something you like on like the glowing sea.
Go kill 10.
The glowing
Go
sea,
kill 10
yeah.
bandits at the Storm Card.
Yeah, hang on. Well, I gotta take 2 shots here, back to back again.
Damn, you guys didn't even clack them. Look at what you left in there.
Dude, I don't like getting a little tiny drop in there. It's like not like I'm like not drinking. That was a big ass shot, anyways.
All right, yeah, that was.
Your last shot, I didn't even say nothing. Your last shot was like half, like 3/4 of the way up there. So don't give me shit.
Look at Ryan taking it right to the line.
Yeah. Well, he's got a line on his. Kind of convenient, really. Why I keep putting the cap back on? Just leave the cap off. Oh, man. Woo! I do like this card a lot. Let me read it to you, Ryan. Okay, for 5 mana, 2 red and 3 generic, human werewolf, 4/4. Menace haste. When violent arsonist attacks, it deals 1 damage to each up to 1 target creature, up to 1 target player, up to 1 target planeswalker. That's pretty good. And when it transforms into a werewolf, it does everything. Menace haste. It's a 5/5. But now it deals 2 damage to everything.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you said 4/4 Menace Haste, I'm like I'm down.
That's
I'm down with
shit.
that. I can cast that creature.
Yeah, I mean, this is almost modern playable. It's a 4/4. I mean, it's up there.
Menace means you have to block it with 2 creatures.
Yeah, there's that one card, and
It means 2 things. Like, you can't block it with a similar sized creature without throwing away your card, and you can't chump block it with a little creature without giving up 2 of them.
Yeah.
Feel really bad.
It's pretty obnoxious, Menace.
Yeah,
I mean, half the reason why
it'll
Reef
pound
is
you
as
down,
good as it is because it has Menace. There was the one card in Ikoria that had double Menace. It could only be blocked by 3 or more creatures. I'm like, is this like... Is this necessary?
Just give it Shadow or something.
Yeah, like what the fuck is that?
unblockable.
Like, just give it like unblockable or something. Like, why does it have double Menace? Doesn't even make sense.
What was the really old unblocked? Give it Horse Riding. Or
Yeah, horsemanship.
Horsemanship.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god, the horsemanship.
He looks like a pirate.
Yeah. So I'm at 5. Will's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ryan's at 2. We still have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs left. Still doing good, man. Look at this card, Ryan. Now, what in the hell is happening here? Hullbreaker Horror. Flash Kraken Horror. For 7 mana, it's a 7/8. This spell can't be countered. Whenever you cast a spell, choose up to 1, return target spell you don't control to its owner's hand. Oh, so it's like a subtlety. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Pretty good for a 7/8. A lot of mana, though.
Yeah.
So I need to generate infinite amounts of it.
That's always a problem.
Yeah, just play a quick Omniscience or something.
Yeah.
Sure, strike.
There you go. You got another shot there, buddy. That's a full art Sanctum.
Shattered Sanctum.
Yeah, there you go. The Orzhov colors. Got 2 showcases in that pack. Oh, and an Abrade. That was a quality pack there.
I like that. It goes from a head in the muck to just fucking your ass up.
Yeah.
It's like Swan in Fallout 4. Is it a little boat? Oh. Gluttonous guest.
Yeah, I'll have to go through you guys' piles and take the showcases out. That's fine. All right, Will up to 6 shots now. It's okay, buddy. You're gonna be all right. Man, you're going through that Jim Beam. You have won like the last 2. He's gotten like 10, 9. Now he's up to 6. I'm trying. I've got quality over quantity over quality here. I have 3 cards for 5 shots. Will has 5 worth 6. All right. Let's keep it going. Oh my God! Get out. Massive grunt. I got Sigarda's Summon. What the fuck is that?
Child of the pack.
Yeah, this Lightning Wolf I think is supposed to be like the Boundless Wolf from the last set. It's red colored. This card might see modern play, Ryan, because it's so close to Hardened Scales for Infect. It says for 1 and a blue, until end and its instant speed, until end of turn, target creature becomes a blue serpent with base power and toughness 5/5. That's right up fucking Bant Infect. Now, of course, scale up, since it's from Modern Horizons, is better than that. For 1 green, becomes a 6/6. What you got there, bud? A shot? There you go. Cemetery. That's the cycle of this set, because Will got the green one. He got the Cemetery Prowler.
Oh, did you guys just open another one without... I was reading the cards still.
I don't think so.
I got 7 left?
Let me look here. 1, 2,
No, you're good.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we got 7. Yep. All right, Ryan gets his shot there. What was that one? Cemetery Desecrator? Okay, yeah, I'm glad I remember that name.
That's rude.
Yeah, well, there's Cemetery Prowler, there's Cemetery Illuminator. Yeah, you got the blue one, so we need the white one and the red one. I pulled the red one last night. I haven't pulled the white one yet then. All right, Ryan now up to 3, lagging behind me and Will. It's okay though. Whoa. Ryan's like, I need some liquor.
Big sip. Big.
That's a super big gulp. You know, I gotta call bullshit on one urban legend where it's like you can't even drink a super big gulp without having to piss because your bladder can't take it all. I've done it multiple times. I've done it. I don't know what the fuck who came up with that.
It's the first one of these I've seen.
Oh, look at that. Oh, you got it, Will. You got the white one, right? That's a shot, buddy. I got one too, though. I got the best one. This one's like 28 bucks.
Oh, really?
Cultivator Colossus. Let me read it to you in a second. All right, me and Will heading back in there.
Thirst for the discovery.
Oh, you're thirsty for some alcohol, it sounds like. Yum, yum.
Shield bashing. Getting some Demon Souls vibe.
Yeah. All right, Ryan, let me read this to you. Okay, so 4 and 3 green. Power and toughness is star. Trample. Cultivator Colossus' power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control. That sounds like it can get pretty big pretty fast. When Cultivator Colossus enters the battlefield, you put a land card from your hand on the battlefield tapped. If you do, draw a card and repeat this process.
Wow.
That can get out of control quickly.
Looks expensive.
That's 28 bucks currently.
No, I mean mana-wise.
It's 7 mana, and standard's not too bad. Alrighty.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Shit, some of the games I play don't even get to 5.
In standard, that's usually kind of where you top out.
Yeah, usually like 7 to 10. Depending on the modern deck, of course, modern's way different. You know, you got Amulet and stuff where it's just, you know, they're using those bounce lands with Amulet and Vigor.
Yeah.
Don't like a good old Blood Moon on that, huh? All right, Will, what are you up to now?
7.
Up to 7? Yeah, I'm up to 6, so we both down to 6-pack of beer.
I lost count. Better start counting again.
Still got 6 packs left.
Isla.
There we go. Oh, Chandra emblem, nice.
The bride's gown. Hastily removed.
That's some good shit right there.
The final countdown.
Last 4. The final, what, 5? Yeah, we got 5 left here. Oh. Dude, this artwork's scary. Boarded window. Look how terrifying that is.
It's got some Resident Evil 2 remake
Yeah, it
vibes
does.
to it.
Yeah. Look how scary that is, Ryan. That's like fucking, yeah. That's like fucking like American Werewolf in London shit there.
Heroes Downfall.
Yeah, you like this one, right? It's the Ripper from Fallout. Remember the little knife? It's skilled rip saw.
Chain Sword.
Look how violent this artwork is. Grisly Ritual. The dude's just literally exploding into it like just blood. Look at that.
Mist.
Yeah, it's like literally like Gibbs from fucking Doom. It's fucking awesome. My favorite Gibbs ever is from Rambo 2. Remember he shoots the explosive arrow tip in that Viet Cong, like, the guy just like, he yells before it blows up. He's like, ah! Just fucking Gibbs. It's so awesome. I like how he stopped on top of a boulder to make sure that Rambo had the most likely shot to kill. Like he stood there and struck a pose on top of a rock. And in Rambo 3 they have the Gibbs too, where the guy gets like hanged and then gets blown up by 2 grenades that are strapped to his neck.
Nice.
Oh, I got a Showcase Edgar Charmed Groom. Not worth a shot, but still a nice, nice rare there.
Alright, this got some creepy artwork to it.
Oh yeah, it does. Parasitic Grasp. That's frightening. I like the flavor text on this one. Persistent Specimen. It says, the jaw bone's connected to the skull bone's connected to the hook thing.
Somebody had a good time writing that.
Oh yeah, you know they did. So our last 3 here. So I'm at,
These folks look a little bit more scared than they do ruthless.
well, you gotta get yourself amped up. I'm sure everyone's a little bit scared to go into battle, right? Like, I'd imagine in World War II, they're like, guys, you're going to go face down an SS division.
Huh.
I'd be like, oh, fuck.
These guys are pretty passionate.
Give me my cigarettes. Yeah, I'm going to need to smoke this. I have to have some nicotine in me before I go fight this. Generic wolf token. Man, this wolf looks fucking sick. Look at that. Thing's fucking pissed off.
Radiant Grace.
Nice, I got the Showcase Giant Frog, Ryan. Graham Grolnock. Showcase.
I
Pretty
feel like
sick.
this is special.
Nice.
That's a double shot! Nice! Chandra and Dress to Kill. That card's actually good. I like that card.
I knew it was wrong. I didn't even see the fucking thing. He's like, I bet that's a shot.
Oh yeah, that's a double shot, buddy.
I'm not thirsty anymore.
I like that card.
Ooh, that is nice artwork too.
It is. Luckily, you're wearing baggy pants today, right?
Indeed.
What? What does that mean?
What do you think that means?
I don't know what it means. That's what I'm asking.
That's a good card though. That's almost modern playable.
Yeah, usually when you got 2+1 abilities, that's a good time.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, I like this card a lot. And it is really nice art. Alright, we'll get in there. +1, add red. Chandra Dress to Kill deals 1 damage to up to 1 target player or planeswalker. That's good. +1, exile the top card of your library. If it's red, you may cast it this turn. That's also good. -7, exile the top 5 cards of your library. You may cast red spells from among them this turn. You get an emblem whenever you cast a red spell, this emblem deals X damage to any target, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast that spell. That's legit. That's a legit card.
I mean, yeah, the first 2 effects remind me a lot of the more popular
Torch of Defiance.
Torch of Defiance.
Yeah, that's really.
And yeah, that card's great. So if you can compare to that card, then
Yeah, that's still like probably that Chandra Torch of Defiance is probably still a top 5 planeswalker.
is that a ref shot?
It kind of like when I breathe, it kind of went up my back of my nose.
Well, you need to swallow it fully, then breathe. Look at your pile. But
I don't think I'm gonna fill that one back up again.
come on, buddy.
Well, let's keep going here.
All right, we got 2 more. I think we've got all the mythics.
I know the feeling of the rough shot. So it's okay.
Yeah, I really don't, honestly. I mean, being the champion of Edward 40 hands probably set me good. The rest of the night.
You've definitely taken one before and you've been like, whew, that was not right.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's usually because I try to get too excited. I want to yell something, and
you choke on it.
Yeah, I choke on it because I'm so fucking hype.
Yeah, I got Olivia Crimson Bride.
There you go!
Oh, is it the normal version of it?
It's a shot. Very good, Ryan. I haven't actually pulled that one yet. You got the, the set art.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool effect, too.
It's a big mana, though. That's the problem with it. Yeah, it's an expensive card.
I mean, it's conceivable for standard, at least.
Yeah, for modern, I was excited before I saw the mana cost.
I don't think you could do it in modern.
No. How much mana is that?
It's 6.
Yeah, that's a lot. What's its attack?
It's a 3/4.
3/4.
So Mirrors, this is actually a really good card.
That is good, especially in standard. It's almost modern play.
My magic knowledge is very limited, but both of those +1 effects sounded very powerful.
Yeah, I really like both of them. And then the ultimate where you get the emblem that deals damage for every mana you spend. Right? Is it anyone? Whenever you cast a red.
Yeah, I mean it's good. I think for the same reason Torch of Defiance is good, which is the other like Chandra Planeswalker. But like it has one ability to, if you need more cards, it gives you more cards. If you need more mana, it gives you more mana.
Yeah, so I know the card well because I run it in Pawns. +1 is exile the top card of your deck. If you can cast this turn, if you decide not to, deal 2 damage to your opponent. The other +1 is add 2 red to your mana pool. -3 is deal 4 damage to any creature. -7 is you get an emblem where every time you cast a spell, deal 5 damage to any target. That shit gets insane. Like, you're going to win the game. Generally, when you make an emblem off a Planeswalker... Oh, yeah, Ryan's got to take a shot. Generally, when you make an emblem off a Planeswalker, you're going to win. I learned that today, Ryan, because I retraced the same bolt 4 times. Off my Ren emblem. Pretty good. The Ren emblem used to have a horrible glitch on MTGO, where you would make it, and if you had the screen full size, the emblem would start flashing its text. And it would eventually cause the entire game to crash. So what you had to do is you had to make the screen small, like minimize, but you could still see, and it would cause it to stop flashing. It was that way for 6 months. So imagine my horror playing Jund every time I made the emblem, and it was instantly start flashing. So you had to immediately go up and I had to click the minimize to make it a small window. And even so, I had a really old computer at the time, and it wasn't fast enough. So sometimes it would just freeze, and then it would lose connection, and then you'd log back in, and the game would restart because you got in there fast enough. But it would start happening again. So you would just lose the whole match from it. It took them like 6 months to fix it.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that. Like, I played, like in the deck I play, Wall of Roots is infamously buggy, where like you can't use them, like you can't cast a spell and then use Wall of Roots like as a mana ability. You have to like go back out of the spell, untap your lands, tap the use the Wall of Roots, get your mana, and then do it again.
Yeah, Chandra Torch of Defiance has a weird bug. They're never going to fix this because it's not a big deal. Yeah. But when you exile the top card of your library, it doesn't just go in your exile pile. It just sits on the screen in a different window, and it's there for the rest of the game. There
it is.
Unless it's a land, it just sits there for the rest of the fucking game. It's annoying, especially when you've done it like 8 times. It's like the fuck. All these cards are still here. So what we finished with? Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I got 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and Ryan got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we still got these packs here. So how do we want to do this?
The 2 losers need to open them.
Fair enough.
All right, fine. All right, let's see.
Where's the other one?
It's right here.
I was about to say, I agree that Ryan gets that one.
All right, so it's got 1 card in there. Be careful opening it.
So what can these be? Is there like 1 or 10 of them, or is there?
They're all Dracula cards. No, it's just a normal way to open this. Just open it like normal. It's a Dracula card. It's a card that's a card in here that's just renamed, new artwork to fit the Bram Stoker's Dracula. So Count Dracula, I believe, is the most expensive one, which is Soren Markov. I'm sad I've opened up 4 boxes and have not gotten 1 Soren Markov. I would like to get that. I think I got a Kaya yesterday, but I did not get the showcase one like I got today. Man, these things don't like being open, do they, Ryan?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it does. It does. It does have the split here. All right, so here's mine. Let's see if it's a Mythic. It is not. It's Renfield Delusional Minion, which was...
Oh, no. I split the thing and it did not open.
What?
Oh no. Will I get into the pack?
I got scissors and we really need to get there.
Ooh, these are cool.
Yeah. You can do it, Ryan.
I don't want to like hurt the cards.
Yeah, the concentration is severe on your
It
face.
seems like it's got a cool effect where it says instead of drawing a card, you can exile two cards, or exile 2 cards at the top, and then you can play them this turn.
Probably, yeah. A lot of cards do that now.
Sounds good.
Probably is. Only
My
3
limited
mana.
Yu-Gi-Oh to Magic knowledge.
Oh, no, got an uncommon.
Toasted.
All that work for a fucking uncommon.
Let's see hard for you.
Yeah, if you would draw a card, exile the top 2 cards of your library instead, you will play those cards this turn. Huh. Interesting. Alright, Will, you gonna take a last final shot where we all clack them?
Alright.
Alright, let Will pour here.
Still burning the back of my throat from the bad shot. Fuck.
There you go. Have to get another bottle of Jim Beam. That was the last bottle of Jack Daniels at Safeway. I walked up and I was like, oh, yeah, Jack Daniels is one way in the back. I'm like, can I have that bottle? And I'm like, sure. All right. To Olivia Valderin and Edgar Markov. May their love last 10,000 years because they're vampires.
That was a better shot.
Ah, yeah. Good packs, man. Good packs. So I finished with a total, including the finale shot, of 7. Will finishes with 10. Ryan ends with 5. There you guys go. Alright, so next month, guys. Throne of Eldraine. I have 2 boxes. We never did an opening for Throne of Eldraine. We'll be doing Throne of Eldraine. Because I never did an official box opening for that. And Ryan, we all know what happened with Throne of Eldraine.
That's a fucked up set.
It's a fucked up set. It'll be fun pulling an Oko Thief of Crowns.
Was it the one you did but didn't have it recorded?
No. I just never did this. And we'll also be doing Theros Beyond Death in January. Because that also never got an official one. Me and Ryan did do box openings for Mycoria through Zendikar Rising, but that was with Steve. And no alcohol was allowed. And Will wasn't here. So those videos kind of sucked. But I'm not going to redo them.
No offense, Steve.
No offense. It's not Steve's fault. I mean, listen, Steve lives a good life. This guy's just a fucking circus. So, you know, it's, you know, what it is. But we'll be back for Throne of Eldraine, kind of a throwback, but kind of a newer throwback. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I need to piss bad. I've been sitting here like, oh, God, the piss! All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Eat something good, drink something good. We're getting drunk all the time. Hope you got a little pussy to do it to, and peace!